to the C. It's Camp. Hey, where we do a little storytelling, mix a little poetry, and seduce your mind. Welcome back. Welcome back. Word on the street is we're having to fight a man for autonomy when he wants a woman like his mother. And I'm going to give you a little piece I like to call Like Mother. He said he wanted a woman like his mother. Never met her. He said she held his father down through things I couldn't even fathom. So tell me, what qualities are you looking for? The restrictions on women were very prevalent in an era we're privileged not to have lived through. He said he wanted a woman whose only job was to birth the children and cook. That's what's wrong with these kids now, because women aren't in the home full time. Forgetting men left fatherhood, picked it up laying broken homes across state lines, yet put the blame on women. Roll the records. Women as property ended only in the mid-1800s. Let me get this straight. That was more so during the Reconstruction era, where slaves stopped being property. The timeline for women was the same timeline for slaves. Oh, not like that. He wanted a woman who knew how to keep her mouth shut, like autonomy isn't her own. How he could do all the wrong, but she better not call him on it. Here he go again, comparing her cooking, pregnancy, stress level, pain level, and behavior tolerance to his mother. Please fix your attachment issues. We are not your mothers. He said he wanted a woman who wasn't so selfish with her own goals, and one who would wait for him to get his shit together. How long we talking? How long is the timer when roles are reversed? When the rain don't fall like it used to, we bounce when the drought becomes relevant. I'm trying to find the audacity. Let me see where he got me fucked up. Let's roll the records. Married Women's Property Act, mid-1800s, gave women autonomy. Now we could own property and not be property. Yet men have passed down the ideology of women as chattel slaves, not being able to swallow the fact that we are not to be owned, so they decided to shackle us financially. If we have no means to leave, then we have no will to fly. They call that financial abuse. He said that his grandparents have been married for 60 years, and they've lasted through the test of time. He never took a magnifying glass through the decades of his grandma's mind. No fault divorce wasn't established until 1969, but yet domestic violence wasn't deemed illegal till September 13, 94. Grandpa could beat grandma to an inch of her life, and it was justified. Was you there watching the days as bruises became darker, where makeup couldn't cover broken bones? Maybe you never noticed how Grandpa built another home, saying he was faithful, but back then secrets stacked like paper. Just wait till the funeral. He said he just wanted to leave his seed playing Russian roulette with a woman's uterus, because Rolling Stones were better left, not kept. That's why Eisenstadt versus Baird in 1972 gave women the right to access birth control without a man's consent. See, independence never started as a fantasy women wanted, but a survival skill women needed, always activated to keep autonomy. Y'all don't ever see it. Couldn't legally own homes till the Fair Housing Act of 68 came to play, yet was still discriminated against because of one chromosome at birth. We always stack X's, and y'all always wondered why. That's all changed with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act and 74, allowing women to own the home. Don't get me started that it took all the way to 1988 with the Women's Business Ownership Act for us to even thrive without a male co-signer. The fight was prevalent, but the pain was long-lasting. What part of the fight do you want erased? To erase the fight would be to erase the autonomy of women. You say it's the era of I don't need a man, but it's the era of I'm my own person with my own dreams and goals. See, me for me. You don't really want your girl to be like your mom. You just want the piece of her she had to stumble through to raise you. There's so much more to women than being a wife and mother, and I ain't knocking it too, but the end game ain't goals. Why? Well, we go back to a time period where women's voices were restricted and they had no free will, either in a marriage or single. Telling me daily the sun would shine during a hurricane don't make sense. Women make the house the home, but don't sell yourself short smothering out your dreams to raise his. Be your own person. Oftentimes we forget the struggle from suffrage movements to making a man pay who put their hands across your face. Submission does not mean ownership. Submission becomes her when she's safe to thrive. If you want a woman to submit, ask yourself if living with you is a safe space. Making fools out of leaders ain't ever been wise before you present yourself to us. Make sure you're ready to love the woman we're growing to be, not the one you created mentally. Thanks for tuning in to the CS Cafe. Did we ride your mind tonight? Did you feel good? Tune in next time because you don't wanna miss this.